99.9% of these weird business owners are talking about financial freedom, and I realized that all of them are completely wrong. I'm not saying I'm the most right person in the world, but I like to consider myself 0.01% because only now, after 2 years of being in this game, in this entrepreneurial journey, I realized what financial freedom actually means. I'm 21. I started when I was 19, or yeah, we can say 18 because I tried drop shipping. I failed miserably, but yeah, that's a story for another video, for another time. But when it comes to the actual financial freedom, I imagine financial freedom like one big tree. So when someone mentions freedom, this is exactly how I think about it. There is obviously money, time. Actually, there are three branches that I'm imagining right now as I'm writing this: money, time, and location. So, money, time, and location. Uh, all of us, when we're starting our businesses, we only want freedom. We only want to travel the world, make as much money as we want to, and have enough time on our hand to just do whatever we want. We want that passive income, which is a gay term if you ask me. But the thing is that in order to actually go there, you just need to build a foundation. Or in other words, by the way, I have illustrated it right here. Or in other words, in order to build a proper foundation, you just need to collect skills. You need to collect skills. Now, everyone is rushing it. Everyone is rushing it. And if I had to start again, all honesty, I was rushing it as well. I was part of these gay 99.9% of the people. I was part of it, I can't lie, but luckily I managed to get out of it on time because I realized, why would I rush the process? Why would I do it? Because, by the way, the reason I think that I failed at drop shipping was simply because, like I've said, I didn't have enough skills. I didn't collect enough skills to just succeed at it, And it's absolutely the same with your business that you're running, Now you might be looking to delegate some workload, You might be looking to just have more time, because that's exactly what people are looking for. You want to travel the world as soon as possible. You want more money, but in reality, let me ask you. I want you to be fully honest right here with yourself. Even pause this video, look at yourself in a mirror and ask yourself, do you have what it takes? I'm not saying I'm at the top of the world right now, but I think I'm at the very comfortable place where I can literally just travel the world, make the same amount of money as I'm making right now when I'm grinding 24/7 in the office, and also have way more time on my end. But in order to get there, you definitely need to collect skills. You need to build that foundation, And when I say skills, I imagine it like different pieces of puzzle, let's say. Because once you collect it all, and once everything falls in its place, yeah, you have exactly what it takes to just live a life full of freedom, I would say. Be an absolute G in this online entrepreneurial space. It doesn't even have to be online. It can be entrepreneurial space in general, because you can expand to some real estate things and so on and so on. But yeah, like I've said, those kinds of things are the stories for another video. So when I say collect skills or build a foundation, I mean, obviously, let's say sign 6 or 7 clients first on your own. Because honestly, I've had people getting at me, reaching out to me, being like, yo, I need some killer setters, can he do some outbound campaign for me? And I was like, yeah, bro, that's definitely possible. We're masters at outbound because we're currently booking like 5 calls a day purely from cold outbound. So yeah, talk to me a bit more about your offer. Oh, my offer is just kind of fresh, I started it 2 months ago, blah blah blah. Okay, I see. So how many clients do you have? Yeah, I only have 1 client. Wrong, bro, that's completely wrong. You can't delegate the workload if you don't have a foundation, So first, sign 6 or 7 clients. In order to sign those 6 or 7 clients, you need to collect another piece of puzzle. You need to build another type of ability in order to get there, and that is some sort of a marketing strategy, let's say. Marketing strategy. Or no, let me be even more specific. You need to know how to create content. Create content in order to actually attract people to you. Because obviously, by us creating content and by our audience watching that content, that's how we attract ICP. That's how we attract ideal client profile to us, and that's how we can actually nurture the person and ultimately close the deal, sign those first 6 or 7 clients, and only then look at delegating the workload. Once you know how to create the content, you need to know how to do sales, because creating content and attracting ICP is not enough. You need to know the sales game. In my example, there was appointment setting, because when I was drop shipping, I invested all my money into ads and stuff, but yeah, it was a complete failure simply because I didn't know how to convince someone into doing something, in the sense of like, yo, yeah, this is definitely the best thing that you can possibly find. Asking right and targeted questions, navigating the conversation in the desired direction so you can ultimately book the call and close that sale. So all in all, that's another piece of puzzle that you need to consider learning. Not consider, but that's an absolute necessity if you want to just run a profitable business and later down the line delegate the workload. By the way, I want to point out that I'm not expecting you to, I would say, not expecting you to reach out to me, those kinds of things, those kinds of CTAs. I'm not expecting you to just get close on my offer. Honestly, these types of videos are meant for you to just build that foundation, and later down the line, once you're at the level where we can work something out for you, delegate the workload, place some killer setters so I can train, place and manage them, so you can make even more money in less time, and that way, like I've said, you have more time to just put it into some other more meaningful, high leverage activities within your business that will directly bring you even more cash. And since you have more time, you'll have more location freedom. You'll be able to travel the world or wherever, and only then we can work together. I will never sell you on any shitty, gay, geeky coaching, 15 grand coaching program. No, I don't even sell a coaching program, to be fair. So I don't want you to kind of be misunderstood right here, because that's not the intention of this video. If you don't find it helpful, you can just leave, and thanks for watching it up until this point. But yeah, if you want to learn how to actually do it, how to build that foundation, yeah, you can just stay here, because that's exactly what other piece of puzzle is. Just being honest, I would say. Yeah, we're all honest, that's the thing, but in reality, when we are talking with our prospects, there is a salesy intention in our subconscious mind. But here, you just need to get rid of it completely, because for some reason, I don't know the science behind it, but for some reason, prospects just feel the vibe through the screen. Either when you're talking with them on a phone, on a Zoom call, when you have a sales call with them, or just in the DMs, they just feel the vibe. And if you're not honest, if you don't remove those salesy intentions from the back of your mind, you're definitely gonna waste the lead, and that's gonna be the end of it, if I'm being honest. And yeah, here it is, me being honest for real. So what other pieces of puzzles might be there? Okay, let's say we close the deal. Now there is client delivery. Let's put it this way. Okay, client delivery. You need to obviously know how to fulfill the promises that you made to your clients, because without you delivering those results, how can you acquire more clients? How can you build even stronger foundation? Because like I wrote down here, this was me before. This was me right here. Super confused, didn't have much skills. I just had these few things, such as, oh yeah, I know how to post some things, I know how to do this, how to do that, but yeah, it's not enough, because the foundation wasn't strong enough. You get me? And when you collect all these pieces of puzzle right here, when you build that foundation, and once it's super strong, so it can hold even more even heavier burden on the top of it, you'll see how incredible your business will be later down the line. Why am I saying that? I mean, let's just put it into an example of, real estate or whatever, just buildings in general. Burj Khalifa in Dubai, like that's the highest, I think, the highest building in the world. Would you say that such a building has this poor foundation? No, absolutely not. The higher the building, the stronger the foundation needs to be. And that's exactly the formula that you need to be using in order to build that profitable business. And like I've said, I started when I was 19, and only now I'm confident enough to help you realize how some things need to be done. And I don't want you to make the same mistake as 99.9% of these gay guys in the industry that are all about, okay, yeah, I have a business, let me be free as soon as possible. I will delegate this, I will delegate that. No, that's not how it works. Like I said, you need to collect the skills. You absolutely need to collect the skills. And once you do it all, it pretty much creates some sort of a puzzle, I would say. It just creates some sort of a puzzle and everything falls into place, and that's how you do it. Pretty much this is how you do it. You just stack one on top of another and you move on. You just need to constantly be moving forward. There's one Japanese philosophy, or even Chinese, I'm not sure, to be fair. It goes, you probably heard about it. It's called Kaizen. Meaning that you need to get at least 1% better each day, because after a long enough period of time of 365 days, which is 1 year, you get 37 times better than you were when you just started your self-improvement journey, where you obviously wanted to become 1% better each day, and that's the exact philosophy that you need to keep in the back of your mind constantly, and that's also another piece of puzzle that you need to master, just the consistency. Just be consistent, just be consistent, because I literally have it right here, like on my wall hanging. Consistency is the ability to replicate a process or activity with the same level or quality over and over again. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence, and that's literally not only here hanging on my wall, but it's on my phone. It's the wallpaper on my phone as well. That's my screen protector. Just so I know every single day, just so I know what is it that I'm working towards and what do I need to do in order to get to that ultimate level. Consistency. And the last piece of puzzle, I'm not even sure what it might be, but network. I mean, yeah, is that even a question? Like, network, that's 1000% one of the most important things that you need to develop. I hate those nowadays it's trendy, sigma wolf alpha type of thing, gay, like straight gay. Bro, just connect with like-minded guys, and when you have a network of like-minded guys on the same journey, you have a direct support behind your back. Whenever you feel like you're struggling, you can just ask those people and be like, yo, what did you do when you were stuck at this thing right here? And also, this is exactly what I want you to consume right now, what I want you to absorb and implement straight away. All of these things is exactly what I've been struggling and acquiring over the past 2 years, and that's exactly what helped me just be here where I'm at. Training, placing, and managing over 7 full-time, over 7 sales teams for 6 or 7 figure businesses and helping them scale, generating hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds every single month, 6-7 figures. And I couldn't imagine myself doing so when I just got started. But why? Simply because I was in a rush. I was like, I need to replace my income in the first month or two of doing it. That's not how it works. You need to be consistent, persistent, and just Kaizen, get at least 1% better each day. And that's the philosophy behind it. And then when you have a network that's super, super powerful, you just can't lose. Funny thing is that my first 2 clients, when I started my offer where I train, place, and manage setters for other 6 or 7 figure business owners. My 2 clients came in directly from my network, and both of them were either 6 or 7 figure companies already, and if I didn't have that network, I wouldn't start my journey properly. It would probably be slower than expected, but since I had a network behind me, I was part of, and I am still part of, multiple WhatsApp groups, multiple Telegram groups. I'm just there, and whenever someone thinks of killer setters, they will come to me. And by the way, all honesty, might be selfish, but that's exactly what I want you to do. Whenever you feel like you need some real workload delegation, I want all of you boys to come to me. And that's the exact purpose of these YouTube videos. Like I said, might be selfish, but I'm thinking about it all long term. Because, it's not get rich quick. It's literally just get rich or die trying. And I'm definitely not dying, I'm absolutely ready to do whatever it takes to get to my ultimate goal, provide for my family in the next few years and stuff. So yeah, all in all, I think this is something that you might definitely find useful. If you haven't found it useful, please reach out to me on my IG and let me know what should I fix and what other things should I double down on, because as a part of my YouTube grind in 2025, I want feedback. I just want feedback so I know exactly how I can tailor my other videos for you boys so you can just start winning, and so later down the line we can just partner and start stacking even more cash for you. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you find it helpful, and yeah, see you in the next video. Keep grinding.